So is it normal after leaving a cult, such as Jehovah's Witnesses, to struggle to make friends? Is this something that everybody struggles with? And the answer is yes. It's a question I get quite a bit. But if you look around any former Jehovah's Witness forums or any other ex-cult forums, what you're going to see is that people do struggle to make friends. And let's talk about that a little bit. Why? Why is it so hard to make friends after leaving? Well, first of all, let's acknowledge that making friends, especially as an adult, if you're leaving later in life, it's difficult. If you were to be your average adult and you picked up and moved across the United States right now and settled in some other city, you would have a difficult time making friends. Why? Because you don't know the people, you don't know the area, you're not familiar with the things that they're familiar with, and you don't have deep roots. So, it's different when you grow up with somebody, or you grow up in the same maybe geographical region, or you grow up in the same school and you see each other all the time. You grow up in the same Kingdom Hall and you see each other all the time. That's one thing. And so that kind of gives us these shared experiences and shared roots that we can pull from when we have these friendships and they get a little deeper. But when you're suddenly thrust out into this whole new world, a world that has a lot of things that you and I, coming from a cult, haven't experienced, whether it's pop culture, movies, media, those kinds of things, or just experiences of life. People that grow up and talk about their experiences in college, or well, for some of us it might even be high school. Maybe you were homeschooled, you didn't even go to public school, and so you didn't have some of those social experiences that other people have. So it's going to be difficult, and it's normal. It's normal for it to be difficult to make those friends. If you think about it, the friends that we had as Jehovah's Witnesses, most of them were kind of automatic friends. They were friends of convenience. They were friends because we lived around each other. We were in the same territory. We went to the same Kingdom Hall. We had one extremely shared interest, being Jehovah's Witnesses. So we kind of thought the same. We believed the same. We felt the same about a lot of things. And that led to a lot of friendships for some of us. Some of us always struggled to fit in there. But for a lot of people, it did lead to a lot of friends. But if you really were to step back and look at those friendships, a lot of them were very shallow. They didn't really have a lot of depth because nobody was truly being themselves and nobody was truly being authentic. So on another video, we'll talk about maybe some strategies on how to make friends. What is a friend? Some new ways of looking at that. But is it normal when you leave Jehovah's Witnesses to struggle to make friends? Absolutely. It's completely normal. There's nothing wrong with you. And it's something that we all face, and that adults in general just face. There are numerous articles online about the struggles of making friends as an adult. Breaking it down into different tiers, some of them that, again, going back to the deep roots, these friendships that you have for a long time. But when you're an adult trying to make friends, new friends in a new environment, even if it's the same place you've always lived, it is going to have its own unique challenges.